girl Sunshine here with another one. Yes, how are you, my boos? How are you? Yes, I miss you always. Okay. What's up, Can? What's up? What's up? You already know that all my readings are for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the lovely collective. Of course, today is gonna be you, Can. My Cancer tribe, I should say. A couple quick things. Hopefully you've seen my other video, which mentions that I currently have a contest going on. You can definitely check out the video link below. That's gonna go into more depth of how the I was gonna say concert, how the concept works for the contest. It's gonna tell you all the details, how to get some free stuff outside of the contest. Just a lot's going on. I want to thank everyone for the love and support, all the comments, everyone reaching out to me. It's just so much love, and I really do appreciate all of it. Every little thing really just makes a difference, even if it's just a like, even if you just send a heart, it's all perfectly fine. Even when you guys send the private messages, that is perfectly fine as well. I'm always excited to hear from you guys and how it really helps. And enough about that. A couple other quick things. If you don't know, I do have currently a website. I do put out free content on there. It's more of things that can definitely help you progress normally. No, normally not the word I'm looking for. Help you progress. Basically, what I'm trying to say is it's not really actually on that particular page I'm telling you to go to. It doesn't have anything for the tarot. For the free content that's on there, it's pretty much anything that can help you progress as a human being, kind of stuff. So definitely take a chance to check that out. It does explain it in the video link as well. The same contest video is going to explain other free stuff that you can get on the website and what kind of things to look out for. If you didn't already, take a chance to look out into my Instagram. I do put out a lot of motivational information, videos, a lot of different things. So I'm a big believer in self-growth, you don't only have to use tarot to grow. There's so many other sources, so much other avenues. So I really do try to make sure on my YouTube, my website, as well as my Instagram, I do have content that's different, and also at the same time it's still going to help you in all means, in all areas. So definitely take a look at that. Also on Instagram, you will see that I would be posting, like, I would be basically putting out in my story when I've uploaded things, when codes are available for free stuff, just all kinds of details. So definitely you want to take a chance for that. So on that note, we're gonna get started. Also, in this reading, there will be an extended link below. If all means you wish to continue on to there, you definitely can, which the link will be below as well. So cards have already been prayed on and meditated. I always do them off camera because sometimes they can tend to be long. We're definitely going to start. Now, before I start shuffling, I did just see 333 on the clock. The messages were trying to come through. Two different messages I did see. I did see success and growth card come through in this deck. So I do feel as if there is a sense of someone that's growing. Now, with this particular reading, it is lovers in separation. So you are currently separated from the person that you're thinking about. And I got two energies, and I feel as if I got two different ones, because the first card I actually saw was from the Twin Flame message deck, and it basically said that there's just something I still need to figure out currently right now, and I felt like that was kind of the masculine energy. And then from this deck, like I said, I saw the success and growth card. So I feel as if that one person is trying to figure out where to go, and the other person is actually taking the time to grow and to learn. It's not like the other person isn't, it's just the other person's stuck. So I feel as if one person's stuck and one person's kind of like knowing what to do and how to go about life. So it's definitely two different energies already. So let's look into this a little bit further. What's going on with you and your boo? Why are you guys in separation? What is the overall message? So we got here control. So in regards to the situation, listen, a lot of times in life, everyone wants things to be the way that they want it to be, right? And what happens is, when we try to control a situation, we can actually end up blocking our own blessings from coming through. And there was actually, funny enough, there was this video that I actually watched for Lily Singh, if you know her, the Superwoman. Um, and she was talking about how when she made her vision board, she had put certain things, and she always made sure that she didn't limit her thought pattern to just whatever she had on the board. She let it be open and free. And funny enough, because she does that, she had a picture of Ellen DeGeneres because she wanted to be able to go on her talk show. And because she didn't limit herself and she didn't try to control the situation, she let it be free and open. And whatever abundance came to her, she allowed it to come. What happened was, instead of her going on the Ellen show, she got her own reality show. And it goes to show you that if she had a mindset on just the one thing, she would have missed out on an even bigger blessing. Yeah, she could have won the Ellen show maybe, let's say 10 times within the last couple of years, but think about the difference of her having her own show and every day going to work and having all these things. So definitely, I really wanted to stress that when you try to control a situation, it can stop you and it can block your blessings from coming through. So someone in this connection is trying to control things, and the best thing I can say is surrender it, let it go, and let it be free. Now, it's not always an easy thing to do. Trust me, I've had times where I've been stuck with that myself. I actually say, if you've been on my channel a while, you probably heard me talk about the Oprah story. I love that story. I'm pretty sure someone's gonna get annoyed by it one day, but I love the story just because it's such a powerful saying, and it's worked. And I really am a big believer on saying what works, okay? Because at the end of the day, I want you guys to grow. I don't want you guys to have to depend on anyone, no reader, no other person, just you, yourself, and your intuition. So from that prayer, basically what she says is that I surrender all to the mighty Savior, I surrender all. And I believe it's something in the Bible. Now, I'm not a person that's religious in that sense, but I am very open to all religions. I do study a wide range of religions, and I believe it is something that's actually in the Bible. But the words that she said, and it's like basically what happened in my story when I've used it, I just said the prayer over and over until I physically felt it actually be lifted out of me. And it was very powerful. It's like you didn't even notice that there was a negative energy that's surrounding you when you hold so much resistance. And when you hold resistance onto something, you actually block your blessings, and you block the things attracting to you. It's almost like you put a force field wall in front of you, so like when the universe tries to give you what you want, it's blocked, it keeps hitting. And then when you let go of the resistance and you stop focusing on when is it going to come, where is it going to come, how is it going to come about, whatever that you're saying that's making you be at a lower vibration of thinking you're not going to have whatever you want to have, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, whatever subject it is, once you let go of the resistance, you lift that wall, and then your blessings just come in and they start to flow. If you've probably seen a lot of times people that don't think about stuff, they just come naturally, and like, well, why is that person so lucky? It's not about luck. It's literally just about their thought pattern. They allow themselves to definitely get what they deserve in this lifetime. Now, the first card that actually come out is the Seven of Wands. It's a very defensive card. You see here, don't worry about the gender, but you see here, the woman, she has one wand in her hand and she has 6 other pointing at her, and she's ready to fight. Like, this card, it for me, it's just like I always hear the voice of it's just like, yo, bring it, try me, you know what I mean? And it's just a defensive energy. And you literally have here, you go from the 8 and you go to the 7. So I really do feel there's a sense of some fears coming up, because for me as a reader, 7 is about fear, and for me 8 as a reader is about balance and harmony. So the best thing that you can do is, whenever you're in a fearful state, whenever your ego and pride has come in and makes you think that you can't have what it is that you deserve in this lifetime, whatever it is that you want, star card, then what you can do is just try to balance yourself and try to connect yourself with your inner parts, and also with who you harmonize in regards to in the world. Like, I say universe, some people say universe, some people say spirit, some people say God, some people have other names, you know, Krishna, list goes on, right? Jesus. So whatever you pray to, and none of it's wrong, pray to who you believe in. Um, just pray to get the balance in the harmony of it. Now with the star card, you will have your dreams come true, but it's a matter of when you get out of your own way, because right now there's a lot of blockages. We have here the Two of Wands, indecisive type of energy. It's like, what do I do? Where do I go? You know, what's the next step? So definitely there is some confusing energy and a lot of blockages. Now, I am a strong believer in, wow, I keep talking about beliefs today, so, so Canadian, beliefs. So maybe that's just kind of one of those things. It's just like, what do you believe? Do you believe that you can have, um, the best relationship and be with a partner that is your true person? Do you believe that you can have that successful career? Do you believe that you can have a family, have a home, have a, you know, your own job? What is your belief? You change your belief, you can change your world, you can change a lot of things. And I really do feel as if some reason there's some negative energy, and it could be a sense of, you know, something in the past. It can either be you, Cancer, or it can be your partner, so the cross watcher. But someone is definitely indecisive energy, in in a sense of like guardedness, and I really feel like it's a lot of ego and pride. The next card that we have here that came out, the Major Arcana card, is the Tower card. So I know a lot of people don't like Tower. I know my history. I've had my days where I didn't like it. The best thing that I can say is advice for when it comes to the Tower card is to embrace it. To understand that the more that you resist change occurring, the harder it's going to be. And at the end of the day, you're still going to have to change if you want to have what it is that you want in this lifetime. So, one thing I would say is don't resist it, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be in a place where you do not want to be going through a purge. Okay, I used to joke on the channel that whenever the Tower card came out, I used to joke and I used to say, hey, you know, you don't want to be driving down the street and then have to like pull over because you're bawling your eyes out because you resisted a Tower moment. It's better to do it in a place where you can be in your comfort and wait for people, whatever. And I stopped saying it because it happened to me. I had a situation where I kept resisting, didn't want the Tower moment to be over, thought I purged everything, and lo and behold, I am driving and I'm on my way to somewhere, and tears just start flooding. And it just came and I was bawling my eyes out, and I literally had 15 minutes to be where I needed to be. And I literally had to tell myself, listen, Shine, you're gonna cry as much as you can, but once that 15 minutes is up, you need to pull yourself together and do what you gotta do. And after that, it was such a powerful moment. Because I allowed myself to go through it, even though I did put myself on a time, and I wouldn't suggest you do it, it's just I had somewhere to go. But because I allowed myself to go through it, it didn't come back up. I had purged enough that the situation had changed. So it's a really good thing to definitely embrace it and go forth. The next card that came out is the Hierophant. Funny enough, throughout this whole reading, with this box, I'm not going to move it, but I don't know if you can see. It actually is, um, it is the Hierophant in the actual front of this box, and I really feel drawn to a sense of some sort of justice, some sort of things are going to work out how it's supposed to be. But I do feel a sense of belief again. There's something that you're believing that has led you up to this point, and it's just like that belief does not serve you. It's not helping you. It's actually hindering you. It's actually blocking you from having what it is that you want. And wow, I never noticed before, but there's actually a crown. You can see there's actually a crown in this card, and I just feel as if that's what you're going towards. It's your true higher self. It's like who you're truly meant to be. That, you know, that queen, that king, that that higher energy, but I just feel just there's this one little thing that just feels like it's just blocking you, and it really feels as if it's a thought pattern, it's a belief. It's like it's almost like you were brought up to always, you know, think this way, like, oh, it runs in a family, or you have to do this, or it's just like, no, you know, it's about trying to find a way to definitely move past this. Now, whatever you're going through is definitely something that is a big change, so it's not gonna feel easy. I will tell you that. So be patient with yourself, okay? So in regards to this reading, we're going to see some messages from either you, Cancer, or the cross watcher, so your partner, in regards to whoever's the one that's causing this separation. Whoever's saying that I need some time to, you know, be away. Let's see what messages that they want to say currently in regards to this situation. So we have here, being apart has been life-changing for me. So this person doesn't like being away from you. They definitely do think about you. And the next card that came out is, I can't seem to find the right words to say. So even though they're thinking about you, they are having trouble of what to say to you and come back. It's just like, it's almost like they want to come back, but it's just like, well, if I can't come correct and I can't say the right things that I need to say, then there's no point of me coming back at all. And then that's why the separation is continuing to last this long. We have it's easier just to stay away right now. See what I mean? It's just this person, because they can't find the right words of what to say, instead of causing more harm and more hurt to the situation, they're keeping their distance, they're keeping their time away. It is a lot better. And understand that time away, even though it can be painful and it can suck, it is actually a lot of blessings that can come from it. There's a lot of clarity you can get from the situation when because when you're too close to a situation. Like, example, if I put this card right here, like, you see a couple colors, it's getting very foggy, you can't see much, but when you pull away from a situation, you can see more. And it's the same concept, okay, when it comes to being in a situation with a person. Time away from a person is very beneficial for both parties in the situation, whether you feel it or not. We have here, you've been in my dreams. So this person definitely is connected to you. You probably have a really strong connection with this person, where you have like a spiritual connection, because a lot of times I find when someone has dreams about you, it's because they have that 5D, 5 dimension kind of connection with you. Let's see, what kind of wisdom does Spirit want to provide in regards to this reading to whoever resonates with it. So we have here meditation, belonging, and growth. So a couple of different things from these cards. So meditation, earlier, like I said, I had seen the 333 on the clock, and for me, 3 as a reader is all about equilibrium, you know, about your mind, body, and spirit, taking the time to definitely make sure that all aspects are not neglected. Understand that every person is different, and some situations, some people need to meditate for 5 minutes, some need a whole 30 minutes. At the end of the day, it's whatever works for you. So when understanding, when you're trying to bring balance to yourself, to your life, you have to find what works for you. You have to try a lot of different things, but it's going to help you. With this card being 25 and adding up to 7, it goes back to what I was saying originally when it comes to 7, about your fears. So to help you get over your fears, you actually have to connect with yourself and get more meditated. All the numbers and all the cards are lining up with one another. Second card here we have is with the house is the belonging card. It's card number 41, adds up to 5. 5 is about change and challenge for me as a reader. Understand with this card, it's such a beautiful card to get, because, you know, ever heard the saying, a house is not a home? You have to make it a home. And it's the same thing with this kind of card. It's just like there's a sense of longing, of wanting that grounded structure, that stability. And with this card, it's Spirit's way of saying, hey, I am your home. I got you. The lights are always on. You can always come. Just, you have to knock. So you have to take the time for it. Once again, we have here 21 adding up to 3. So you have a lot of threes, meditation, in regards to that coming up. With this card, I like this card because it actually reminds me of the Hermit card in the original tarot deck. And I'm a Virgo. When it comes to the Hermit card, it's all about taking the time. Well, for me, it's all about taking the time to step back, really collect yourself. So in this time of separation, instead of looking at, oh, when is this person going to come back? When is this person? Work on, okay, what didn't go right in this situation? What did go right in our situation? Okay, do I want this person back? Do I not want this person back? Even if I don't want this person back, how do I make sure that I do not repeat the same patterns in the next relationship I decide to go, or do not repeat the same patterns in this relationship when this person does come back into my life? So it's a lot of thinking and changing you have to go through. Like I said, there's a big, strong emphasis on belief in regards to this reading. So we're going to continue the rest into the extended. We're going to tap a little bit more into this. We're going to pull some advice from the Crystal Angels deck, and we're also going to pull some oracle cards, see where this goes, what happens, see if we can get a little bit of a timeline of when this is going to occur, when this change is going to happen, just any other details we can, see if the partner is going to come up as well, and just go forth. I'm going to look as far into the future as I can in regards to this reading in the extended. If this is where we part ways, I do wish you so much peace and love on your journey. Remember to keep your head held high. Keep that chin up. Until next time, it's your girl Sunshine. Deuces.